explained that their mother was very obsessed about the fact that there was something not right with Estefaniana, and that the family experienced the power of suggestion. This is a common occurrence.
I'm lit right now.
It's believed that if you have strong beliefs in the paranormal, a simple talk with someone about what they might experience could lead you to experiencing a paranormal incident or misremembering a situation.
Look up some music for the background, know what I'm saying?
Like how the police officers talk to the family before they start to experience all this weird stuff?
Exactly. They told them the whole story. It's like how after watching a horror movie, you could be spooked by something you imagined lurking in the dark, especially if you're tired.
Hey, you promised to never bring that up.
I didn't.
Oh, I actually never get scared of anything. It's actually kind of crazy.
Know what I'm saying?
They said that the closet door often opened because the photo albums in there would fall over. In fact, they had just opened it a few minutes prior to get some article clippings to show the police officers. And they left the job.
What about the sound on the terrace?
Okay, bro. Copyrighted music just plays right as an ad, bro. This skinny go dumb. Oh my god. We are on the ground to 100 solo wins, man. We have 67 right now. I'm not ending the stream. Nah, I'm lying. I mean, I'm grinding. We're not stopping until we get 100 solo wins. The goal is 80 by the day. I refuse to play zero bills. That is so cancer. My lobby lately have been crazy. I'm not gonna lie. They've been putting me in booga lobbies, bro. Literally. Let's turn this music down. It's kind of loud. Turn the game volume down too, cause let's be honest, I'm not really caring that much about the game. I'm caring, but I'm not caring, guys. We're just playing regular battle royale. I'm not scared of anyone in regular battle royale. Cause let's be honest, who's better than me? If I was playing ranked, then I probably would lock in. But you know, I'm on controller. I'm not on keyboard anymore. Who's better than me, bro? Nobody.
Bessie's husband Frank passed away in 1962 due to natural causes. And despite the abuse, they all mourned.
We will be reaching 70 wins today. 3 more wins, we're at 70. 80 is the goal, though. We want to reach 80 wins by the day.
She was administered an antibiotic, but it didn't work.
That is the goal.
What's worse is that she had a fear of eclipses all her life.
I want to like listen to like something in the background other than music. Like music is nice, but I want to like watch like a video.
Frankie, the eldest, lived a simple life. Despite the mischief he took part in as a teenager.
Where's the chest at, bro?
He eventually disappeared from the family.
Am I blind?
As if he vanished into thin air. The youngest, Michael, suffered from vivid and frightening nightmares.
There you are, buddy.
Ominous figures, rats, dreams of investigating a murder, only to discover he was the murderer. He even experienced a ghost, a woman who came for him, straddling his chest.
I just can't, man. I can't switch the keyboard. I'm so in love with controller.
Perhaps he changed the spelling of his name.
Even though I could probably be way more better. Like the hustle, I like the grind of controller. Takes way more skill than keyboard. I mean, the aim assist is just like it sucks on PC. So like, literally, you're basically playing like with no aim assist.
Then there's Galen, who developed a distaste for authority figures and a bad temper, adding a fascination with crime.
We'll be taking that back.
He managed to relieve those impulses with only minor infractions, though. Thievery, check fraud, public drunkenness. He was testing the water for danger without fully diving into it.
I have no shotgun, bro. It's kind of insane when you think about it.
Due to his love of flirting with danger. First, he had an affair with his friend's wife. When his friend found out,
Okay.
Galen was
Jump fatigue. I'm not picking that up. That's the worst gun I've ever seen in the entire history of Fortnite. Like when the pump and dump first came out, I thought it was gonna be good, but you turn around and look at it, bro. It's dog, bro. It's terrible. If you use the pump and dump and actually enjoy it, I don't know how, bro.
He had surgery to fix
It's actually so terrible.
Complications arose, and he unexpectedly died. Then,
Cannot wait till they vault it.
who drew the worst end of the straw.
Jeez, how do you get worse?
The Outlaw is better, I'm not gonna lie. The Outlaw sucks, but at least it's better than the freaking Pump and Dump.
Spirit, always rebellious, difficult, and getting into trouble. At a young age, he was drawn to a life of crime, like Galen, but he was much deeper into it. Not only did he look the part by wearing leather jackets with slick back hair, but he also played the part, stealing and showing no fear.
Thanks for the like,
He
man.
proved this with his wild stunts.
Appreciate the like, you know what I'm saying?
Railroad as a train came barreling towards him.
Bruh.
He wanted to see death up close, imagining what would happen if he didn't step out of the way. The train would blow its horn
I'm telling you, this season right here, I actually just locked in. I've been playing Fortnite, man. Really, all my solo wins come from this season. I got 30 this season alone, man.
He did this over and over again, just to feel the rush.
Your boy's been grinding Fortnite, man.
Gary loved to flirt with death. As a teenager, he formed an automobile theft ring with his
Literally my
friends.
most played season.
That was only the start. He'd find himself in and out of freeform
Got like
schools
80 hours, I
and
think.
only fester his violence and anger. While he's behind bars, he learned of his father's death. So he tore up his cell and attempted to kill himself. He was never able to attend the funeral. After some freedom from the prison system,
I mean, the first 10 hours of this season, I literally got in like one of my first streams. And on average, I play Fortnite for like the past season. I only played for like 10 hours. So, like literally, this season alone, like my first stream was 10 hours. I surpassed that. I've been on the grind lately, bro. I'm telling you,
over the course of their relationship,
grind does not stop.
Gary, from his violent tendencies,
We need 3 more. Oh yeah, we need 3 more for 70 wins, bro. We're mad close. Oh my god.
feel the presence of an evil spirit within him, like he was the devil himself. Finally, she had enough and took her 2 kids and ran away from Gary. He was heartbroken and angry, and that's partially why he did what he did.
Someone have the medallion?
That,
Someone just tried to snipe me? What was that? What was that? Oh, no, let's shoot someone else. I will be over there though, not gonna lie.
Max Jensen, warm and newlywed, was near the end of his shift, only to find himself facing the end of a 22 Browning automatic. Gary told Max Anthony's pop.
Cotton candy loving chopper.
Gary told Max to get into the bathroom and lie down on the floor with his arms under his body. Max complied again.
He's doing it to max height.
He walked into the bathroom, pointed the gun to the young Mormon's head, and said, "This one's for me." And he pulled the trigger. Then he placed the gun against the skull and said,
Oh my god.
and pulled the trigger again. The blood spread quickly, and he ran away, forgetting to take the water cash. But that wasn't enough for Gary's newfound bloodlust, and he still needed money. The next day, he was having trouble with his new truck. He brought it to a
Ooh, what?
Upon learning that it would take
What?
2 minutes to fix,
Okay.
Gary decided to make an errand. Still fueled by
160 to the head.
He walked into
This is why I use a Sentinel.
and entered the lobby. Ben Bushel, the manager, another Mormon and a father to an infant son, was there to greet him.
Sentinel is way better.
Gary greeted the man with his 22 Browning automatic and told him to hand over the cash box, then to get on the floor. The man complied with every order, but Gary, like the night before, let something dark
We went down a sub. Are you serious?
gun against Ben's head and pulled the trigger. Ben
135, we at 135, man. Don't matter.
twitched
Don't
on the
matter.
floor. When Ben's wife entered to see
We
the
get that
horror,
back.
Gary fled. And this time, he remembered to take the cash. He pocketed the money and hid the cash box in a bush. As he tried to shove the gun into another bush by the muzzle, he caught on a branch. He tried to push through, but the branch pushed the trigger and hit a blue bullet
Aw,
to the
dang.
bushy part between his thumb and palm. Clench on his hand, trying not to cry out in pain, he made his way to the garage to get
That boy ran a laptop fall on him.
leaving the blood trail. This is what the owner of the garage noticed. The man also happened to be listening to the police scanner when he heard
I'm not gonna lie, y'all.
at a nearby hotel.
I gotta like play a video in the background. I can't just like play Fortnite like with nothing in the background, bro. I have to like have something. Like music just doesn't satisfy me. I need to hear something, bro.
He was around now when paramedics showed up.
Let's put on Chaos Gaming Live, man. How he qualified? Yo, this kid right here, I watched him before he was a pro. I'm not gonna lie.
Gary panicked by
He
the
qualified for FNCS. That's crazy. I literally watched him before he turned pro. He switched the keyboard though.
She told him to wait for her. Unbeknownst to him, she had called the cops.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie, that game right there, I should have killed that kid. But let's be honest, the Outlaw Shotgun is literally booty, bro. It sold my stuff.
Worried Brenda wasn't coming.
130 to the head is crazy.
Got into his truck.
If I had a Sentinel, done.
They recognized the white truck and the license plate number, and the chase was underway. With nowhere to go, and police cars blaring their lights and sirens on his tail, Gary sped
Oh my god, don't even try to contest my spot. I got it. I got it. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? No.
Nicole had come out to see the commotion to realize it was Gary being cuffed by the police. She heard the chatter.
We'll be taking that. Taking this.
And she wondered if he did it because of their boycott. Did she think him truly evil? Guided by the presence she felt within him? He tried to plead his innocence, but with the witnesses...
Sentinel K off rip? I love that.
He finally admitted to it, but gave no reason for the murders. He also went on to say
Bro,
that if he had
where's the chest? Am I blind?
again, and that he should die for what he had done.
Alright.
For some reason,
It's like such a weird spot to put a chest.
closer to Gary than ever.
Who's looking
They
there?
ended up writing love letters to him while he was in prison, as many as 3 a day. They swore to be eternally bonded. He tried to plead a case for insanity during the trial, but the psychiatrist who interviewed him felt he was of sound mind and knew what he was doing. He was sentenced to death, given a choice to die by the noose or by firing squad. He chose the latter, worried something might go wrong.
I'm over there.
Also, because he was
Someone's here? Nobody, someone's here. At my spot.
belief in blood atonement, where he had to spill blood to wash him.
Oh, it's a bot. What the world? Oh, it's not a bot. It just sucks. Kid's just trash. Literally, dude. Don't know why that kid, how that kid ended up in my lobby, but okay. It's the Jake the dog skin. Oh my god. I think just shot him. One by his friend. Where'd he go? Oh no, nobody. Nobody. No. What is this kid's ping? I literally cannot phase through. That kid's on 0 ping, bro. I was spraying to trying to phase through his box, bro. Matter of fact, let me turn down my Let me turn down this video. I'm gonna put on some music for y'all because I know it probably sounds kind of unpleasant. So like then again, I want to hear something in the background while I play. Like I just can't listen to music. It has to be more than that. You feel me? There's someone here? How many kids want to contest me? Alright, bet. You asked for it, buddy. Oh, pooped on 100. Should have not came anywhere near me. Stop trying to be a hero. Alright, let me end this video real quick because it's kind of loud. Even for my standards, dude.
Are you telling me that a Ouija board created Nike's tagline?
That's quite stretch.
Let's put this on the tablet. But I'm not going to be able to read chat. I cannot read chat, y'all.
Let me get this straight. So you're claiming
I'm taking my headphones off so I can listen to this video.
murder was all caused by his spirit.
Indeed I am. There's a lot of evil in this world, Drew. You can't just think people be bad. You might argue an abusive home,
Alright.
but all the brothers from that home, the only one was a kid.
I forgot I cut my Yo, we're on 240 FPS now, boys. I'm not gonna lie. I tried 160. I just couldn't, bro. We're on 140 now.
But they diagnosed him with antisocial personality disorder.
Thought he was a psychopath.
The thing is, psychopathy is
Look, you got me moving.
official diagnosis.
Who has medallion? Who has medallion? Who has medallion?
Their own emotions, and the emotions of
Nobody has medallion. That's actually surprising. Not gonna lie. Like
is the official term, and it's a spectrum. What we know as psychopaths are on the extreme end of that spectrum. Those with this disorder usually lie, break the law, act impulsively and aggressive, can't hold relationships, and most importantly,
I might drop this mammoth pistol. Not gonna lie.
Why can't evil spirits be a contributing factor or a direct cause of these?
If this is gold. Oh, what color is that? Oh, it's green. Never mind. That is literally green. I don't want it.
2012, where
I don't want
the
that.
men convicted of murder, rape, and violent assaults were scanned. A brain abnormality was found in those who had extreme forms of ASPD, with less gray matter in areas typically associated with
Sentinel's like one of the most beautifulest shotguns I've ever seen in this game. But then you have his brother, the outlaw shotgun. Oh my god. Delete it. Delete that. Who's using that?
matter in the areas associated with emotional processing, behavioral control, and social cognition.
It's really ugly and it
They
sucks.
just don't necessarily feel them. But not feeling emotions doesn't mean you'll
If it was good, I would have nothing to say about it. But it just looks trash, bro.
Because they don't feel emotions, they can be charged.
You gotta be wondering what was Fortnite thinking when they made that shotgun? Really?
In fact, a study showed that 1 in 5 CEOs have psychopathic traits.
Well, that explains.
I feel like they made it with their eyes
What makes
closed.
them go all, you know, murderous?
Grimmel said the abuse. There's a lot of unknowns about ASPD, but it's believed it's both caused by genes and traumatic childhood experiences. Those who have a lack of empathy but are showered with love in the formative years of childhood tend to grow up leading better lives.
God chest? Oh my goodness. Okay, bless me up. Bless me up. What we getting? What we getting?
While the other brothers didn't.
Oh my gosh, I don't want that gun. That gun is hideous. Literally after I said everything about it, I get that freaking gun.
Which can also amplify
But we're gonna go to Crime City because they're trying to get that medallion, and I don't play about that.
less gray matter in the brain and abuse.
I don't know what's up with these people taking my medallion.
Concluded that demonic forces were responsible for the Gilmore family.
They're trying to make it theirs. That's my medallion, dude.
Stand here and
I'm over there.
look at the gray matter.
No questions asked. I'm over there, bro.
Sure, but that's what separates science from speculation. Evidence. And besides testimony, there's no real evidence.
Who is this kid?
Paranormal,
Who are you feeling like, buddy?
but there is a real history of once unexplainable phenomena
Dad?
like epilepsy
Okay.
being explained away by the paranormal.
He took a little bit of my health off, not gonna lie.
Require more knowledge through scientific research. So until we can study and measure it,
Not
just
gonna lie.
stories and speculation based on the human imagination.
I don't know who that kid is, but I'm not worried about you right now, so don't show me.
Considers what it all
I'm taking this medallion.
But any scientists of merit will tell you that the only
By
thing we know for
force.
sure is that we don't know anything for sure. Ideas that were once considered blasphemy are now well substantialized scientific theory, and once reputable scientific explanations are now viewed as ridiculous in hindsight. Maybe one day, science will develop the tools necessary to study and measure.
Don't tell me you already got it. Oh, he has a medallion, bro. I'm over there, so I don't care.
Perhaps paranormal.
I can't believe he's took my medallion, bro. It's insane. The nerve of these kids, bro.
Stands right now. No one
Billy just took my medallion. I'm heated. I'm heated. I'm angry.
Carl Sagan once said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence.
Like, sometimes you just get Peter Bar in your lobby, then, like, it's just mixed in with people like that.
careful about who you support. I barely even touch the surface.
Who is this? Who are you feeling like? Get my medallion back, buddy. No, don't try to run. I'm on that.
Don't destroy it,
I'm on that like white on rice.
or it could just be a toy.
You heard?
Hey, Griff, to end this session, we just...
He's running.
Where'd he go?
Oh my god.
I
He ran.
Okay?
All right. Well, we gotta do this now. Hey, whoa!
He's scared of me.
This thing is going nuts, though. Yes?
Who else is here? Why is everybody trying to get the medallion? Y'all are not getting my medallion, bro.
Come on, bro!
Y'all are not getting it. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry.
Video, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It's the best thing you can do to help us make more.
Y'all are not getting my medallion.
This one, about a little girl who discovered her entire life was a lie when she saw a missing poster of herself.
Great. Can we end this now?
Y'all literally know how I get by my medallion, bro. Y'all playing with me right now.
Carl never really thought much of his credit
Y'all are low-key playing with me.
until he got credit cards.
And I like that.
He used the space to score more. Like this, let's humble the boat. Intuit credit cards, karma you can count on. Download the app today.
New Airhead salad bars. They start sour
Hi, I'm Carol.
and they stay sour.
Yep, get my medallion, buddy.
Hi, I'm Carol.
You should have just gave up. He's trying to run. No. Bring my medallion back. No.
Emanuela Orlandi.
Yeah, that's what I thought, buddy. Your dad.
1968.
Like, why are these kids so bold? Here's another kid taking my medallion. Okay.
Connections to the
Like, why are these kids so bold tonight, bro? Today, I meant.
a significant position within the papal
Your dad.
household as a lay employee, working as an
That's another. Oh my. Yo, these kids are fiending for my medallion.
typical house. The family's apartment was located
I finally got it. Let's go.
of the Vatican Gendarmerie building.
It's finally in my hands.
The fortified walls of Vatican City. This exclusive residence granted Emanuela and her siblings
Low-key, though, I gotta be careful of that scorpion medallion. I'm not gonna lie.
Vatican Gardens.
That junk hits.
The public were their playground.
Yeah, someone has it too, bro.
Emanuela's older brother
If I can take that Scorpion medallion from him, I'm chilling this game. Cause that medallion does mad damage, bro. I don't know why they would add that for, and think it's balanced. But if someone has that in a gold, what's it called? Not even gold, just a purple Sentinel. Oh my, you're winning the game, literally. Where's my bat at? Yo, where's my bat? Am I bro? I dropped my bat and I didn't even realize, bro. I'm a bot, bro. I'm a bot. I dropped my freaking bat. What am I doing?
Musically gifted teenager with a particular passion for the flute. 3 times a week, she would travel to the Tommaso Ludovico da Victoria Music School for her flute lessons. The summer
I'm just gonna kill you. Cause like, bro, I could have sworn I had my bat in my hand.
Manuela's parents had traveled to the seaside town of Fiumicino to visit relatives. They planned to return shortly.
I don't understand it.
When they left that morning,
Literally, I don't
all their
understand it.
children, including Emanuela, were at home. The girls' routine that fateful Wednesday seemed
Wait,
ordinary.
why do I have 4 hills? What am I doing?
In Vatican City around 4 p.m. to attend her music lesson. The scorching heat.
Oh, someone's over here. Oh, you wanna kill me for my medallion? You dare push up on me? I know you're here too.
But he had other
You're hiding.
a decision that would haunt him for years to come. As a man,
Oh, yep. Look at you. 70 damage. Oh, almost got clipped. I'd be careful, buddy. I'd be very careful if you push up on me for my medallion.
As she reached Palazzo
Now you're dead.
she was reportedly approached by a man driving a BMW. This individual,
I'd be very, very careful if I were you.
35 and 40 years
Alright.
old, offered her what seemed like an enticing
Now that we got that kid killed, let's see. Where's the kid with the Scorpion? Oh, right over here. I'm on him. I'm not gonna lie. He's not getting a break.
The man instructed Emanuela to ask her parents for permission.
My other chug, like, bro, yo, both of these chug jugs have nothing in them, bro. Are we serious?
Emanuela made a phone call home. She spoke with her sister Federica.
This kid just gave me a chug jug with 20 sips in it, bro. Unbelievable. Someone got a sniper. Oh my, they letting it swing. I'm on that. 14 kill game right here. You know what I'm saying? You guys liking the stream? Make sure to like and sub. I cannot read the chat right now as I am watching a video on my tablet. Oh, he's trying to run. He's trying to run with the rift gun. Nah. As soon as he see me come over there, he want to run with the rift gun. No, we don't do none of that running, boy. I'm trying to fight. What's the kid with a medallion? He probably has to go. Oh my god, I'm on that. I am on him. This kid probably has what's it called, a gold pump.
She was seen in the company of 2 classmates, Raffaella Monzi and Maria.
Oh, lasered.
According to Monzi's account, Emanuela mentioned the job offer again, expressing
What are you doing, buddy?
whether to return home.
Give me that medallion. That's not him? I killed the wrong kid, bro.
She would seek her parents' permission. When the bus arrived, it was overcrowded. Maria and Raffaella boarded, but Emanuela chose not to, saying it was too full. As the bus
I killed the wrong kid.
reported seeing Emanuela through the
I feel kind of bad now, I'm not gonna lie.
engaged in conversation with an unidentified girl with dark curly hair. This mysterious figure would become another piece of the puzzle in the investigation, as she was never identified despite extensive inquiries. From this moment on, Emanuela's whereabouts became a mystery that would baffle investigators, captivate the public, and spawn numerous theories for decades to come. When she failed to return home that evening, her family's concern quickly escalated to alarm. The following morning, June 23rd, she was officially declared missing. The immediate aftermath of the disappearance was marked by a flurry of activity and a series of...
Oh, it's over. I got both medallions now. You want to shoot me still?
...began searching for her and contacted the authorities.
It is over, buddy. I feel bad for you.
As it was not uncommon for teenagers to stay out late. However, given the Orlandi family's unique status and connection to the Vatican, the case quickly...
I feel terrible for you. You have both of the medallions. You wanted to shoot me, right? You wanted to shoot me while I was fighting, right? No, don't try to run with the rift gun. No, I'm on you. Oh, no. Don't try to run now. Oh my, he ran again. How many bullets does the rift gun have? Bro, I just chased him that whole time and he drifts again, bro.
Placed a sighting before Emanuela's music lesson.
This is unbelievable, bro.
It occurred around 7 p.m. after her class had ended. The man in question was reportedly driving a dark green BMW. Julio's investigation led him to track down this vehicle, which was undergoing repairs due to a broken window. Intriguingly, the window had been broken from the inside. Julio discovered that the car belonged to a woman, but before he could delve...
How many times are we gonna riff, dude?
He was abruptly removed from the investigation.
Fortnite, please remove the riff gun, dude.
This early interference in the investigation would set a pattern of continuous obstructions and dead ends in the case for decades.
I can't believe this.
The first of the mysterious phone
Like, I can't believe this, bro.
Just 3 days after Emanuela's disappearance.
This kid wants to shoot me, but when I run over to him, he wants to rift away every time. Like, does it gonna have infinite bullets, bro? How many times is he gonna rift? I can't take it, bro. I can't take it. These kids. He rifted again. He rifted again. How much ammo does this kid have?
Characteristics that aligned with the girl's appearance. He noted her
This kid has max ammo.
her flute, and
Literally.
mentioned that she wore glasses but didn't like to wear them. These details, which were not public knowledge at the time, lent credibility to the account. According to Pierluigi, the girl had introduced herself as Barbarella and stated that she...
Alright, guys. Let's sign a petition to remove that rift gun, because that is so annoying, bro.
That would become a recurring theme in subsequent
He literally shot me while I was finding someone else the whole time, just glazing me, right? Then as soon as I run over to him, he wants to rift away.
and more details about the girl he had seen.
Like, my heart is broken from that, bro.
Information and the mention of Avon products, which had not yet been made public, led investigators to believe that Pierluigi's calls might be...
I can't believe the way some people play, man.
Calls also raised suspicions. During one of his calls, the man mentioned that he was calling from a restaurant in a seaside...
He is running for dear life for some reason, bro.
That on that very evening, a friend of Emanuela's
But just a few seconds ago, he wanted to up the chop on me.
at a restaurant in the seaside town of Ladispol.
Like I was the bad man.
Incidents led investigators to suspect that the callers either had intimate knowledge of Emanuela's social circle within the Vatican or were being guided by someone with inside information. The mysterious calls continued on June 27th when a man identifying himself as Mario contacted the family. Mario claimed to own a bar near Ponte Vittorio, located between the Vatican and Emanuela's music school.
I can only imagine how annoying this is going to be at the end of the game, bro. This kid's just going to rift away the whole time trying to fight him. Like, the gun has infinite bullets in it. I can't believe it. What was Fortnite thinking? A freaking gun you could shoot a rift out of with infinite bullets. Are we serious? I just gotta know who on the dev team thought this was a good idea. And if I lose to this kid, I'm actually crash out. Like, I know I'm playing regular solos right now, so they're not the best and they want to run, but bro, what are we doing? The rift gun, bro.
Prompted agents from the Italian Secret Service to visit the Orlandi home. After inspecting the premises, they advised the family to start recording all incoming phone calls. They believed that these mysterious communications might be key to unraveling the mystery of the disappearance. As June turned to July, the case took an even...
I'm so heated right now, man. Just don't understand.
5th, a man with an American
I'm playing so weird. I'm gonna rush away. Alright, bet. Bet. I got a method for you. I got something for you. I'm gonna camp inside a circle, and we're gonna wait. We're gonna play like TSM Myth. Back in season 3. That kid is so weird though, bro. Like, he was just shooting me that whole time, right? As soon as I get done after the fight, bro, he starts dipping with the rift gun.
Elevated the case from a missing person investigation to a matter of international terrorism and
it's like you can barely do anything against it unless you have like a hollow twister, which I don't have.
Turkish Liberation Front. The combination of the Americans' calls and these letters led investigators to
the birds being loud. Dang.
Emanuela
Come on, bro.
had indeed been kidnapped by an international organization. As July progressed, the pressure on the case intensified. On July 18th, a significant development occurred when an audio recording was discovered following an anonymous call to the Italian news agency ANSA. The recording contained the voice of a young woman in apparent distress. Emanuela's uncle, Mario Meneguzzi, confirmed that at least part of the recording contained her voice.
Oh yeah, I'm on that.
A young girl could be heard saying, "Please let me go to sleep," which Meneguzzi stated that the voice was 100% that of Emanuela. The kidnappers set a deadline, threatening that Emanuela would be killed at midnight on July 31st if their demands were not met. This deadline created immense pressure on both the investigators and the Vatican to resolve the situation quickly. As the investigation progressed, it became clear that the
For the ones ensuring the job always gets done, and the ones wearing many hats. Grainger offers professional-grade industrial supplies and real-time product availability. Call Grainger.com.
He keeps running with it, bro.
Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
As the
I'm dancing on it, as soon as I can, I'm not gonna lie.
it became clear that the initial theory of international terrorism might have been a misdirection. In 2008, former Stasi agent Günter Bonsack claimed that East German secret services had fabricated the terrorist connection to divert attention from investigations into Mehmet's possible ties to Bulgarian secret services. Aside from the theory involving international terrorism, another prominent theory involves the potential role of organized crime, particularly the Roman gang known as Banda della Magliana. This theory gained traction following the discovery of mob boss Enrico De Pedis' tomb in the crypt of the Basilica di Sant'Apollinare in 2005. Former gang member Antonio Mancini claimed to recognize the voice of Mario from the phone calls as a subordinate of Enrico. Additionally, Sabrina Minardi, Enrico's ex-girlfriend, alleged that Emanuela was kidnapped on orders from Archbishop Paul Marcinkus, then head of the Vatican Bank. This theory suggests a complex web of connections between the Vatican, organized crime, and financial irregularities. Some speculate that the kidnapping was related to money laundering operations involving the Vatican Bank and Banco Ambrosiano. One of the most controversial theories proposes that Emanuela's disappearance is linked to a scandal within the Vatican. This theory gained prominence in 2012 when exorcist Father Gabriele Amorth claimed that Emanuela was a victim of a group of ecclesiastical. Supporting this theory, one of her school friends stated that days before her disappearance, Emanuela had confided in her about being bothered by someone very close to the Pope. The friend interpreted this as dual in nature. This revelation has led some to speculate that Emanuela may have been silenced to prevent a potentially damaging scandal from coming to light. A less prominent but still significant theory suggests that she may have been a victim of human trafficking. This theory proposes that international crime networks might have targeted Emanuela due to her unique status as a Vatican citizen. Other investigations have looked into the possibility of internal family conflicts playing a role in the disappearance. This theory gained renewed attention in 2023 when documents from the Vatican's investigation suggested a possible involvement of Emanuela's uncle, Mario Meneguzzi. According to these documents, Meneguzzi had allegedly sexually harassed Emanuela's older sister prior to the disappearance. This information led to speculation about potential family dynamics that might have contributed to the case. However, the Orlandi family has strongly rejected these implications, with Emanuela's brother accusing the Vatican of attempting to deflect responsibility. One other theory that pops up involves a possible serial killer. In the 2000s, Judge Otello Lucaccini and journalist Max Parisi proposed that the teenager might have been a victim of a serial killer responsible for several murders of young girls in Rome between 1982 and 1990. While this theory has not gained as much traction as some others,
Let's go, boys. One went down the drain.
Crime in Rome during that era and the potential for Emanuela's case to be part of a larger pattern of violence against young women. The Cape Intruder case began in August 2005 in the quiet town of Cape Elizabeth, Maine. Known for its beautiful landscapes, rocky beaches, and iconic lighthouses, Cape Elizabeth was about to experience a series of unsettling events that would shatter its sense of security and leave a lasting impact on the community. A resident awoke in the middle of the night to find an unknown man standing in their bedroom, silently watching them sleep. The intruder, upon realizing he had been noticed, quickly fled the scene, leaving no trace of his presence. This initial encounter might have been dismissed as an isolated occurrence or even a vivid dream, had it not been followed by similar reports in the subsequent months. As summer turned to fall, the frequency of the intrusions increased, with more residents coming forward with their own experiences. The incidents peaked in December 2005 and February 2006, creating a growing sense of unease in the community. Each report followed a strikingly similar pattern. The modus operandi of the cave intruder was consistent and bizarre. He would enter homes often through unlocked doors or windows. Many residents accustomed to the town's low crime rate had been in the habit of leaving their homes unsecured, a practice that would soon change dramatically. Once inside, the intruder would make his way to bedrooms where people were sleeping. Victims reported waking to find him standing silently, watching them. The duration of these vigils is unknown, as most victims only became aware of his presence upon waking. When discovered, he would quickly flee the scene without attempting to steal anything or harm the occupants. This pattern of behavior was particularly unnerving for several reasons. The lack of theft or physical violence suggested that the intruder's motivations were psychological rather than material. The act of watching sleeping victims implied a violation of privacy that many found more disturbing than a simple burglary. Furthermore, the intruder's ability to enter and exit homes undetected, sometimes on multiple occasions, highlighted the vulnerability of residents in what they had previously considered a safe environment. One particularly unsettling incident occurred in December 2005. A single mother woke up in the middle of the night with an inexplicable feeling of being watched. As her eyes adjusted to the darkness, she saw a figure standing at the foot of her bed. The intruder, realizing she was awake, quickly left the room. The woman, frozen in fear, listened as the intruder's footsteps faded away. When she finally gathered the courage to check on her children, she found them undisturbed in their beds. Nothing had been taken from the house, but the sense of violation and fear lingered long after the incident. Another reported case involved an elderly couple who had lived in Cape Elizabeth for decades. They woke one morning to find their living room rearranged, with furniture moved and pictures on the walls straightened. Initially confused, they soon realized that someone had been in their home while they slept. The thought that an intruder had spent time in their house, potentially watching them sleep, left them deeply shaken. In February 2006, a teenager reported waking up to see a man standing in the doorway of her bedroom. She described him as average-looking, possibly in his early 20s, wearing dark clothing. When she sat up in bed, the man quickly turned and left. The girl's parents, sleeping in the next room, heard nothing. The police department launched an investigation into the incidents, but faced significant challenges. The lack of physical evidence left behind by the intruder made it difficult to build a case or identify a suspect. In most cases, nothing was stolen or disturbed, leaving
Are getting down over here?
or other forensic evidence for the police to work with. Based on eyewitness accounts, the police released a sketch of the suspect, describing him as a young man. However, the sketch depicted a rather average-looking individual, which made identification challenging. The vagueness of the description added to the community's unease, as the intruder could potentially be anyone. As abruptly as they began, the cave intruder incidents seemed to stop. No further reports were made after February 2006. Some skeptics have raised questions about the veracity of the cave intruder story.
That's why guns hitting for so low.
Reported incidents, there was no physical evidence left behind by the intruder. Some researchers have noted a lack of extensive official records or mainstream news coverage of the incidents, raising questions about the scale and nature of the events. The possibility of sleep-related phenomena or community-wide anxiety influencing perceptions has been discussed. On August 20th, 2004, a seemingly routine Boy Scout camping trip in Utah's Uinta Mountains took a tragic turn, leading to one of the most perplexing
Literally have no hills.
in the region's
I'm picking this up.
12-year-old Garrett Bardsley, a vibrant
There's a bot right here.
boy
Gonna go ahead and kill him.
Utah, vanished without a trace, leaving his family and the entire community in shock and disbelief. The camping trip had begun on Thursday, August 19th, 2004. Garrett, along with his father Kevin, were part of a group consisting of 18 Boy Scouts and 6 to 7 adult leaders. This outing wasn't an official Boy Scout activity, but rather an end-of-summer excursion designed to allow the boys to relax and enjoy each other's company before the start of the school year. The group had chosen the Cuberan Basin area in the Uinta Mountains, known for its stunning alpine lakes and rugged terrain. The basin is a remote and challenging environment. It's part of the Uinta-Wasatch Cache National Forest, characterized by its high elevation, dense forests, and numerous small lakes. The area where the group was camping near Cuberan Lake number 4 sits at an elevation of over 10,000 feet. This high altitude contributes to rapid weather changes and cold nights, even in summer. On the morning of Friday,
We'll be
August
taking his
20th,
vault from him, I'm not
Garrett
gonna lie.
and his father Kevin woke up early, around 8 a.m.
Don't know who he thought he was opening this vault up in my lobby.
While the rest of the group remained at their main campsite near lake number 4, Garrett and Kevin made their way to a smaller unnamed lake in the basin, often referred to as lake number 1. This lake was approximately 150 to 250 feet away from their campsite, a distance that under normal circumstances would take just a few minutes to walk. The father and son duo began fishing at the lake in nature. As they fished, Garrett accidentally stepped into the water, soaking his shoes, socks, and part of his pants. The morning was chilly, typical for the high altitude location.
Almost sold, I'm not gonna lie.
Concerned about Garrett's comfort and health in wet clothing. Garrett told his dad that he was uncomfortable in the wet clothes and expressed his desire to return to the campsite to change into dry ones. Kevin, believing it was a simple and safe task, agreed to let Garrett walk back to camp alone while he continued fishing. The decision seemed reasonable at the time. The campsite was close. The trail
Deal
was
bit.
familiar, and Garrett had walked
Gold?
several
No,
times
not
before.
gold.
As Garrett prepared to leave, Kevin watched his son begin the short journey back to camp.
Deal bit. Deal bit.
And even called out directions when he
We'll be
noticed his
taking
son
this
veering
back.
slightly off the correct path. Garrett acknowledged his father's guidance, indicating that he knew where he was going. The last visual Kevin had of his son was of him heading up into the trees in the direction of the campsite. At the time, Garrett was wearing a black hooded sweatshirt, reversible black and red sweatpants, and white Converse tennis shoes. He was carrying a short black chrome ice fishing pole, but had no backpack or provisions with him. The lack of supplies wasn't a concern given the short distance to the campsite and the expectation that he would quickly return after changing. After about 20 to 30 minutes, Kevin began to worry when Garrett hadn't returned. He decided to head back to the campsite to check on his son. Upon arriving at the camp, Kevin was alarmed to discover that his son had never made it back. None of the other scouts or adults had seen him.
I'm running him over with the car.
This was the beginning of a frantic search that would soon involve hundreds of people and last for days. In the immediate aftermath of realizing Garrett was missing, Kevin and the other adults in the group began searching the area between the lake and the campsite. They called out Garrett's name repeatedly, hoping he had simply taken a wrong turn and would respond to their voices. However, they got no response from Garrett.
Oh, I'm over here.
The situation
Third party of doom.
search quickly expanded and professional search and rescue teams were alerted. The Summit County Sheriff's Office took charge of the operation, coordinating with various agencies and volunteer groups. Sheriff Dave Edmonds played a crucial role in overseeing the search efforts and communicating with the public. The search area initially covered a 3-mile
Medallion over here?
Garrett was last seen, encompassing some of
It must be your unlucky day.
the mountains. On the first full day,
Because I'm coming for you. If I get the medallion, right, I'm just chilling. I can sit here and watch YouTube though again. All my life I'm killing this kid. If I die to the medallion kid, I'm uninstalling the game, chat. Like I just can't die. I'm too OP.
Secret whole body deodorant gives you 72-hour whole body freshness. We're a long way over. The pride gate changes with heavy luggage and it's totally middle seat approved. Secret, no sweat.
first full day of the search, Sunday, August 21st, more than 200 volunteers and search and rescue team members worked tirelessly, continuing their efforts well into the night. The search teams employed various methods, including foot searches, horseback patrols, and the use of search dogs. The rugged terrain, dense forests, and numerous small lakes and streams in the area presented significant challenges for the searchers. As news of the disappearance spread, the number of volunteers grew. People came from all over Utah and neighboring states to assist in the search. Many who couldn't be there in person contributed by sending supplies, food, and water for the searchers. The community response was overwhelming, demonstrating the power of collective action in times of crisis. The search efforts were further bolstered by additional resources from neighboring counties. Teams from Cache, Utah,
Almost died.
Lake, Wasatch, and Duchesne counties joined the operation, bringing with them specialized equipment and expertise. This inter-county cooperation investigation significantly expanded the search capabilities and coverage area. Despite the extensive manpower and resources deployed, the search faced numerous challenges. The high altitude of the Cuban base
We'll be going back for this medallion over here.
demanding for rescuers.
We got both medallions. We're chilling, chat. We are chilling.
Around 18 degrees Fahrenheit,
Wait, where's it at?
creating potentially life-threatening conditions
Am I blind?
for both
That's right here.
Garrett and the searchers. On August 24th, 2004, 4 days into the search, a potential breakthrough occurred. Searchers found one of Garrett's Nike socks in a granite boulder field about half a mile from where he was last seen. Sheriff Dave Edmonds stated that the sock appeared to have been taken off a wet foot and wadded up, consistent with what they knew about Garrett's situation before he went missing. This discovery led to speculation that the boy might have sought shelter in the boulder field, possibly in a
Should I get the bob back? I think I should, not gonna lie.
cold weather. Following this find, search
Cause this chug jug only has 70 in it, bro.
area. However, despite the intensified focus, no further signs of Garrett
Oh, no.
were discovered. The lack
I guess I'll keep it for now.
was particularly puzzling as even Garrett's fishing pole was never located. As days passed without any further signs of Garrett, the search faced increasing challenges. The dense forest and numerous rock formations created countless places where a small boy could potentially be hidden from view. The search efforts had to be meticulous, with searchers often forming tight lines no more than 5 steps
What is that?
to ensure no area was missed. The
Splashes? How much are we talking about?
days before being called off on August 29th,
If we're talking about 4, I'm dropping the jug jug. I'm kidding. Okay. Oh, okay. I like that.
his family, along with dedicated friends and volunteers,
I love that, matter of fact.
continued well into October, returning
There's a
to
kid
the
right here.
area 2 to 3 times.
Oh, buddy.
Following Garrett's disappearance, several large
Don't you go anywhere.
One notable effort occurred in August 2000.
Where did he just go?
Nearly a year after Garrett went missing, the Bardsley family organized a 3-day search involving hundreds of volunteers.
Okay, I don't know where you just went. Not gonna lie.
Searchers once again combed the area, hoping to find any trace of Garrett. During the search, approximately 550 searchers volunteered to canvass the 4-square-mile search area around Holiday Park and near the lake where Garrett was last seen. Again, no definitive evidence of Garrett's
Like, bro, he is out.
bone
Literally.
fragments were found, but they were determined to be animal remains. The disappearance of Garrett Bardsley has led to numerous theories and speculations over the years as
He
investigators
dipped, and I have not seen him since.
public have grappled with the mystery of what happened to the 12-year-old boy in the mountains. One of the most straightforward theories is that the boy simply became disoriented and lost in the rugged terrain. Despite the relatively short distance between the fishing spot and the campsite, the Uinta Mountains can be treacherous and confusing, especially during the war. The area is described as having dense forests, rocky outcroppings, and numerous small lakes and streams, which could easily disorient someone unfamiliar with the landscape. Supporters of this theory point out that even
I have both of the medallions. What am I to be scared of?
such an environment. The fact that Garrett was wet and
What
possibly
could I be
cold might have
scared of?
contributed to poor decision making, causing him to stray from the path and wander.
There's just like nobody though. Like, the games are done so fast.
In an attempt to find his way
It's like I'm playing Reload, bro.
further from the search area. However, critics of this theory argue that the extensive search efforts, which covered a 3-mile radius from where Garrett was last seen, should have found some trace of him if he had simply gotten lost.
Okay, so someone was definitely over here. I don't know how long ago though. That's the issue. Probably not that long ago though. Since there's like chug splashes just sitting here, which I will be taking.
The speculation gained traction after searchers found one of Garrett's
Whoa.
socks about half a mile from where he
Where?
disappeared in a granite
Where are these kids at?
speculated that this could indicate
Max Meadows. Look out, where you see it's a kid here.
possibly by going into the boulder field. This theory takes into account the harsh weather conditions in the area. Proponents of this theory suggest that Garrett, realizing he was lost and
You made the biggest mistake of your life. I'm not gonna lie. You should have just been silent.
in the rocky terrain, he could have
You know, you could have just been living right now.
possibly becoming trapped or succumbing
But you had to go for the Mass Meadows and try to take this.
by searchers
Me
were
greedy.
unable to locate him as he might have been hidden from
Cause oh boy, I'm coming.
complex landscape. Given the wilderness setting, some have speculated that the child may have fallen victim to a wild animal attack. The mountains are home to various predators, including mountain lions and bears, which could pose a threat to a lone child. Garrett's father acknowledged this possibility in an interview, stating that
You lock
there
in
was a
real quick. Hold
chance
on. I almost died to that
Garrett
kid.
would be killed by a mountain lion or some other wild animal. However, he also noted that this was not the family's primary belief about what happened. Critics of the animal attack theory point out that no evidence of such an
Move
attack was
on!
found during the extensive search. searches. Typically, an animal attack would leave behind some physical evidence such as blood, torn clothing, or signs of a struggle. The absence of such evidence has
Me on the other hand, I will be taking this ball for myself.
Furthermore, if an animal had attacked Garrett, it's unlikely that only his crop would have been found.
Beautiful, beautiful.
More substantial remains or
Oh my
evidence of
god.
their presence. While less commonly considered due to the remote location, some have speculated about the possibility of abduction. This theory suggests that Garrett may have encountered someone on his way back to the campsite.
I have so many Dell bits for no reason.
However, both law enforcement and Garrett's family have largely dismissed this theory. His father addressed this speculation directly, stating,
We'll be taking that big pot off your hand. Thank you, buddy, buddy.
He emphasized that
Where are these kids at, though? Like, bruh.
impossible to carry out.
I keep saying this, but I can't find no one.
And there was no evidence suggesting anything of this nature had occurred. The sheriff's office also determined that there was insufficient evidence.
That was 2 down?
The logistics of abducting a child from such a remote area with other campers nearby and no easy escape route makes this theory seem implausible to many investigators. Hildegard Hendrickson, a 70
Okay, maybe he's like somewhere around here. I wouldn't be surprised.
Vanished on June 8th, 2013, while on a solo mushroom foraging trip near Lake Wenatchee in Washington State.
Maybe over here.
Sparked an extensive
Or-
search effort and left her family.
These are bots, isn't it? It's bots. They're bots. They are no, they're not bots. They're not bots. They're not bots. Hold on.
To a family of German
They aren't bots.
Hendrickson's early years were shaped by the tumultuous events of World War II. As a young girl, she experienced firsthand the upheaval of war when her family was forced to flee their home as Russian forces advanced from the east. This led them to seek refuge in Austria, where they remained for some time before embarking on a new chapter in their lives. Determined to pursue higher education and build a better future, Hendrickson made the bold decision to emigrate to the United States. She settled in Seattle, Washington, a city that would become her home for decades to come. She enrolled at the University of Washington, embarking on an academic journey that would ultimately lead her to the highest echelons of her field. She earned not 1, but 3 degrees from the University of Washington. This rigorous educational background laid the foundation for her distinguished career in academia and established her as a formidable expert in her field. In 1964,
Oh my god, I almost died.
joined the faculty of
I almost died because of this tree.
marking the beginning of a long tenure that would span nearly 3 decades.
What color was that? Like, that sentinel was hitting like it was mythic, bro.
It was her passion for mycology
No way that was that color.
and led to her becoming a renowned figure in the mushroom hunting community. Her journey
I fail to
into
believe
the
it.
world of fungi began in the late 1970s when neighbors invited her and her husband, Monty, to join them for a weekend mushroom hunt. This seemingly simple outing sparked a lifelong fascination that would come to define much of Hendrickson's life outside of academia. Her approach to mycology was characterized by the same rigor and dedication
Oh my
she
God.
applied to her academic pursuits.
What are we
She
doing?
immersed herself in the study of fungi, rapidly acquiring knowledge about various mushroom species. and
What
their
are we doing, buddy?
identification techniques. Her enthusiasm for the subject was matched by her commitment to sharing her expertise with others. One of Hendrickson's most significant contributions to the mycological community was her role in educating others. She regularly led guided field trips, taking groups of enthusiasts into the forests of the Pacific Northwest to share her knowledge and passion for fungi. These excursions were not just about finding mushrooms, they were immersive learning experiences where participants
Double up, double up, double up, double up, double up, double up, double up.
University in 1996, Hendrickson remained active in the mycological community. She continued to lead trips, participate in identification clinics, and share her knowledge with anyone eager to learn. Her passion for mushrooms
Where is the last 3 kids at?
on solo foraging trips well into her 70s, a testament to her enduring love for the activity and her confidence in her abilities. On Saturday, June 8, 2013, Hendrickson embarked on what was meant to be a routine mushroom foraging trip, but it would tragically become her final known outing. She left her Seattle home early that morning, driving her light green 2012 Ford Focus sedan eastward along US Highway 2. Her destination was the Minnow.
Okay, they're just hiding, I guess, because I don't see them at all. Oh, found one. Unlucky victim.
Hendrickson's choice of
Okay, what are we doing?
deliberate and informed by her
Buddy, 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 buddy.
knowledge of mushroom habitats. The previous year, a wildfire had swept through the Salt Peak area, creating ideal conditions for morel mushrooms to thrive. Morels are highly prized for their distinctive honeycomb-like caps and rich earthy flavor, and often flourish in the
Okay,
aftermath.
I'll be taking that. Where is the last two? They're hiding. Oh boy. Watch him be in this bush. Watch this kid be in this bush. I'm calling it.
This is Cassie. She
Okay, so we're just hiding now.
until she got credit cards and used her scores to score more. Like a great rate on an auto loan, or some more reliable way. Into a credit card. Karma, you can count. Download the app today.
Let's see what he does. Huh?
All over the
Ooh, buddy.
The automated note-taking feature has been really valuable. Saves me so much time. We're never going back.
Earthy flavor and
Where's the last kid at?
aftermath of forest fires. This ecological
Where could he
phenomenon was
possibly be?
experienced foragers like Hendrickson. The drive from Seattle to the trailhead typically takes about 2.5 hours, suggesting Hendrickson likely arrived at her destination.
If I lose, I'm shaving all my hair off. I'm not gonna lie. If I lose this game, I'm shaving all of it off tonight.
Starting point for several hiking trails in the area, including the path leading toward Basalt Peak. Upon her arrival,
Cause where's this kid at? Is he in this bush?
enthusiasts and outdoor
Yeah, he's in this bush right here.
One key witness was Dr. Anthony Okus, a Seattle cardiologist who had also
Like, where is he actually at?
day of hiking. He later reported to Shelby County detectives that he had engaged
Is this kid doing a glitch or something? Am I being trolled?
vehicle at the trailhead. During this interaction, which occurred around 1 p.m., Anthony expressed concern about Hendrickson's plans to hike the trail. He advised her that the path was quite steep and suggested she might
I've got to be getting trolled right now.
attempting it given her age. This well-intentioned advice coming from a medical professional might have deterred many individuals in their late 70s. However, those who knew Hendrickson well
I actually can't find this kid.
emphasized that such a trail would not have posed a significant challenge for her. Despite her age, Hendrickson was known to be in
Interesting.
excellent physical condition for a woman of 79 years. She regularly
Okay, give it up. Where's this kid at?
familiar with the rigors of mushroom hunting in varied terrains. Her family and friends would later stress
I'm
that
actually
she was
confused
not
now.
frail or feeble, but rather a vigorous and sharp individual who could out-hike many younger people.
Is he sky basing?
By the doctor's cautionary words, Hendrickson prepared for her journey into the forest.
I mean,
She was
like,
seen wearing a
I can't find him.
shirt layered under a tan vest with multiple pockets, ideal for carrying small items and specimens. On her head, she wore a white or light-colored straw hat. Furthermore, she carried a silver metal collection basket, a tool allowing for proper air circulation to keep the delicate fungi fresh. Another item was
I literally cannot find this kid.
hiking pole. As Hendrickson set off on the Minnow Creek Trail, she left her car parked at the trailhead. Notably, she left the car unlocked with
Oh,
the
there he is.
slightly open.
There he is.
Containing her identification and other personal items remained in the vehicle. This was a common
Oh, he's panicking. He's panicking.
day trips as she preferred to travel
He's panicking.
while foraging. The trail begins.
Oh boy,
As she
boy.
ascended the trail, the movements were observed by at least 2 other individuals who would later provide crucial testimony to investigators. At approximately 1:30 p.m., about half an hour after she began to hike, Hendrickson was spotted by 2 separate witnesses. The first was an unidentified hiker, and the second was a Forest Service ranger. Both reported seeing Hendrickson about halfway up the trail, engaged in what appeared to be her intended activities, picking morel mushrooms just a few dozen feet from the established path. These sightings mark the last confirmed observations of Hendrickson. The witnesses noted